You know, every so often, every so often, every so often, I don't mind responding or I don't mind having something to say about that or somebody. It's all fair. It's all fair game. I wanted to do this discussion with y'all and be verbally honest. I wanted to do this discussion with y'all and be honest about it because you got to be careful when you're dealing with certain type of behaviors. You know what I'm saying? And when you give people a benefit of a doubt, then they start showing themselves to you. You know, you have to start using discernment of just truly how to get down. What's up, y'all? And I ran into a such type of person that had and has a certain hate and maliciousness towards that of men, namely black men. I've seen her say things. I've seen her jump on panel and attack men, even to the point where she's even laughed about and made jokes about the death of women in kinship and relationship to black men. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about a woman named that of Akoja Malik. And a lot of you guys have seen and heard of this woman. A lot of y'all guys have doggone watched this woman on panels. And this woman has a very disgusting and scornful mindset. Her main things that get her wet to come at men is child support, and black men ain't shit. And she'll do whatever it takes. She'll disrupt panels. She'll attack black men. She'll attack any form of men that are working the cohesion. What's going on, Iori? But I believe she even came at my brother Iori too. She's racist, very racist. She talks behind people's back. And she's really good at stalking. Now, granted, this is a woman that has already revealed to us about her poverty, about her issues that she has with her children. She has issues with that of her baby daddy, who has dodged her. She gets pregnant again. This woman has no problem laying it down for all kinds of lucrative behavior of deviant men. Why should I care for this type of woman? This is the same woman that knowingly and openly talked about my deceased child's mother. And this woman lies. She got on the panel and lied. See, I understand that this level of vitriol that women like her have towards men, it has no bounds or pits of evil. She'll call men pedos. She'll excuse dangerous, destructive behavior. It could be a woman who allows her child in a disgusting bad behavior, and she'll still try to take up for that negligent behavior. We done seen this same woman make fun of children. She came at my children. Now that's crazy because I'm one of the very few men that show a productive, healthy relationship with my children. She's talked to me about the LGBTQ. Yes, we do have members on BMT that are of that affiliate. Doesn't bother me. I'm not gay. Why should I worry about what another man or woman is doing with their life? That's their lifestyle. But then she had no problem coming at trying to put that on me. And see, I understand that she has this hard on. Mind you, this is the same type of woman that literally has this hard on for racism and coming at black men. But you don't have a problem to the measure of fault talking about dead black women. This is an evil, old, vitriolic bitch. One that cannot be trusted. One that literally there are more like her in these spaces. She running around with gold hair and she's like in her late 40s and some shit. She's the one struggling on ends meet. She told us this. She's the one that has these problems. And when people try to talk to her, have a conversation of, hey, let's drop the beef. She's done harass and stalked content creators. She's done harass and stalked people in chats. Granted, she's a mother, but she has more time to be online stalking and harassing people. This woman has stalked me for a whole fucking year. She's even stalked men in other sectors. The majority of her conversations have been about child support because she got duped by her African ex-husband because her family and her sold her ass off. Now she'll get on and start talking about woe was me and Jesus and all that goofy shit that a lot of these broken-minded women talk about. But were you preaching Jesus to your gay son? Yeah, I'll go there. And y'all don't come at me. I don't want to hear shit. But she had no quarter or time. She had no care when she was talking about my dead beloved child's mother. She had no care when she was talking about my child's mother, saying fuck that dead woman. And she didn't do it not just one time, twice. Your parents sold your ass off to a man, to an African man. They sold you. So you have a vitriol on men for that of the family that fucked you over. And see, that's the thing about it. You got to understand. A lot of these vitriolic, angry women like her, their beef is actually with the people around them. But they can't confront them or they can't get at them. So they'll get at other people. Now, this woman took pride in talking about a woman. Hmm? What's going on, Freeze, though? What's going on, I am? This is the same woman that excuses volatile bad behavior, telling women to be free of being whores. She's the same woman that be telling men that you can go be all kind of crazy shit. She we got this on camera. We got this recorded. She's jumped on panels to argue, to fight for hours and hours at a time, rather than take care of her own children. This woman has no problem stalking black men online, harassing them, trying to look up them, calling other black men's jobs. Now, you're supposed to be a married woman. Why are you doing that? But I forgot, when you're raised in a fucked up environment like you, there's no measure of how low you can go. Now, this same type of woman is coming at me, a well-to-do brother, a man that's in business, that has done with self-government, raises his family, and has done things in a social progressive climate. And around every turn, she has been anti against that. I've seen her attack men for no reason whatsoever. And see, it blew my mind. Actually, it didn't blow my mind. The fact that I saw women and some men licking her dry coochie ass and doggone taking up for this crazy bitch. But see, I understand a lot of them are used to that because that's how their mamas and the women around them are. So that's normal. Culture is not. Culture is literally one of the dysfunctional sins of the community. Koja Malik archetype is a very dangerous type of woman. They will do anything, stalk anything, and attack anything that literally has that of an opinion opposite of them. You understand, this woman literally has been trying to track and find her African husband that ran away from her. I try to tell y'all, man. This broad has been around for a while. And you would think as old as she is, she would chill the fuck out. But see, when you are full with that much hatred that you will talk about dead black women, but then you'll say you're for black women. I told you, a lot of these old bitches don't really fuck with women. I told y'all, these same old bitches, they got fucked up in life. Every other woman got to get fucked up like them. Here she on panels trying to hang with the young girls when she's way more fucked up than them. Trying to run around like she a TMHC girl. trying to be included in the inclusion and dysfunction. And we've seen her in some chats where they talk about the damning and killing of black men. We've seen her in those chats. I'm not surprised. But that's how a lot of these women are now becoming. Mm-hmm. A lot of these women, they have a vitriolic spirit and mindset because they couldn't control that of the man that abandoned them or left them. So guess what? They'll put it out there. This is the same woman that would come on. I allowed her on my panels, and she'll start getting disrespectful and rude with our guests. Excuse me. I do apologize. You see, I'm learning that these type of women are normal. They're becoming the normal. See, you can only imagine that same type of woman is going to raise her effeminate sons and her daughter to be just like her. To be hateful, spiteful towards that of black men. Her highly masculine ass and shit. Ain't nothing on her sound effeminate. And that's the thing about it, that she done got some truck driver Negro to bed her ass, and she refused to allow this man to take the lead. Must be an old nigga. Well, we already know he's old. So he just took what he can get. I'm telling y'all, man. I seen her attack my brother D. Durrell. I've seen her lie on Face Panel more than once. I've seen her two-face, and literally let's play some of the stuff that she said out of her own words. Can we play can we play some of the stuff that she herself says? Yeah, it's not my words. It's not my words. She gonna tell you. I'm not gonna show a video. I'm gonna just play. You're gonna hear her words. Future content creator, Coach Emily. I'm coming up here to clear her air. Somebody called for me. Okay, she's too fucking low. Of course, this idiot. Let me grab this shit for y'all because I'll grab this shit for y'all. And y'all gotta understand, man. This type of woman don't got no chill. Hearing. She don't. She don't have a chill. She don't know nothing about how to be submissive. She don't know nothing about how to be a partner with her mate. She don't know nothing about having a functional household. But why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? Hang on, let me get this for y'all. Let me grab this for y'all. Future content creator, Coach Emily. I'm coming up here to clear the air. Somebody called for me, and when I came, I was not allowed to speak.
And we know the tools of propaganda. The tools of propaganda are deflect, yell, over emotionalize, and don't allow the other person the opportunity to speak. And since I didn't get an opportunity to speak on that panel, I'm going to speak on now. I said,
Now, I want you to understand that for almost 1 to 2 years, this is out of her own mouth. Somebody from another panel called her out and said that she's two-faced. Now, that's interesting that people think that this woman is two-faced.
What's up, fam?
What's going on, bro?
Not too much, bro. Just here to you know show you moral support, man. I'm sorry that kind of dumb shit happens. Like the way I look at it, the reason people keep coming after you all the time is because you winning and not giving a fuck about these people. And to be perfectly honest with you, they don't like that shit. They want people like you to constantly have to think about them, even though you don't give a shit because you don't have to. Like some people, man, it's just, and I've told you about this stuff privately about this space. A lot of reason people leave this space because we too good for this shit. Like for
You
real.
know, but you know the thing about it, bro. And I'm not gonna lie. Iori, and different other people have told me to leave. Different people, and it wasn't out of maliciousness. They just told me um, that I need to get out because I keep getting into um, these types of situations. And I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna show you the re- I'm gonna show you the mindset of this type of person. But Iori has dealt with this person on our panel, and so has different other people. See, I'm gonna show you. See, you're known by the fruits of your labor, and so let me make sure I show y'all. But I don't, I just like to show and put up a mirror. Y'all, my panel, get to make the discernment. Now, I'm telling y'all right now. Hang on, let me grab that. I'm gonna show you. Let's look at. So a lot of this. Let's look at some of her stuff that she's supposed to be about. Does she have anything? Creating a farm and everything else. So she's supposed to be about creating a farm. But if you're talking about creating a farm, why are you always beefing with men? Why are you always fighting on panels against men? You're supposed to be talking about farm shit. You're supposed to be talking about that. Now, she's supposed to be talking about this stuff. You know, I remember she used to come on panels telling us as black folks we all need to get together and make land and shit and do all this other stuff. And I would hear her. Now, one of her favorite things to talk about is the color purple. She got her pussy get wet talking about the color purple. So that kind of blows my mind. Now, you've heard of the color purple, right?
Yeah, I know what that is.
Now that's an abuse. That's a book full up with black women getting abused and all kind of shit. But literally, that's what she like. Color Purple Chronicles 3, 4, 1. Like I'm telling you, this is what this woman likes to talk about. Color Purple.
Yeah, that book and books like that were used to create a false image of black men to eventually then destroy them. And everybody that fucks with that shit always ends up the same way. They always end up hating people that have no malice towards them whatsoever. It always turns out like that. That's why they created that whole shit.
Now I'm going to play y'all her words of what she has to say on her introduction video because again, I told y'all like I can't make this shit up, man. If y'all were to pull up majority of the videos of the channels that she's been on, it's usually about the fallacy that marriage is protection. I told y'all, this woman is against men and women being together. Convincing black women patriarchy is a good thing. Hold on. What the hell? These are your talking points. Now I am curious because the fallacy that marriage is protection at time marriage is a prison or a death sentence. Why would a woman why would a woman this woman is happy. Now I want y'all to look at that. I want y'all to look at that. Do you see the story? Why would a woman, this is a happy picture. She put there is a fallacy that marriage is protection at the time. That's her words. Marriage is a prison or a death sentence. That's her words. Okay? I told you. Her shit is towards that of people in her family. This woman is on some color purple shit. Let's see what else. Hang on. I'm gonna see if I can grab some more shit. Now it's just acting stupid. Hang on. Let me just see if I can grab this shit correctly. Let me get this shit correct. I'm gonna pull up all the shit. And don't worry, I'm gonna do it where it ain't gonna be flagged. But why would a woman say marriage is a death sentence for women? Why? What happened? What happened? And how you doing, Faith? And what's going on, Black YouTube News Zab? I'm putting, like I said.
I don't know what type of woman would say that marriage is a death sentence to other women. When I was married, it was a beautiful thing. And also while being single, it has been a beautiful thing. If you're a miserable person before you get married, you're going to be a miserable person when you get married.
Hey, yo, BMT, man. Yo, why you got her up there looking like Skeletor from He-Man, man?
That's not me. That's not me, Zab. Stop it, Zab. Stop it, Zab.
She's looking bugged out, man.
Stop it, Zab. Hold on, Zab. Hold on.
I just want to say something real quick, as you know, I'm working.
Yes, go ahead.
But there are a lot of content creators out here. I won't say their names, but they're pulling up the clips of what happened on my live stream and talking about this, and they're minimizing what she did and saying that because BMT called her a ghetto gagger, whatever, that it was equivalent to her saying F him, and that did B that he was with too. There is no equivalence in the two. One was obviously one comment was obviously taken to a whole nother level. And see, I love Black women. I make no qualms about it. But I had to eject a Black woman from my panel the other day because she made that statement about another Black woman who is not here, no longer here to defend herself. So for all the Black women that don't like BMT, think about the deceased Black woman that got called B word, hoe, and this was not by a man, this was by another Black woman. 1 second, y'all.
That's fine. That's fine. Like I said, I want you to understand this woman has been stalking me for over a year. For over a year, this woman has been stalking me. I don't got to lie about that. You can ask Iori,
Yeah.
who has been with me. You can ask any of the people who have been rocking me for a long time. She's been stalking me.
So I know you used to watch He-Man back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that little skull looking gremlin? What's that character name that was in
That,
He-Man? The little skull
that's,
looking
that's
Skeletor.
Skeletor. That's Skeletor.
Skeletor. Yeah. Skeletor. Pull up that photo, man. Let me take a. Could you do a comparison with Skeletor and that photo?
I hate you, but I'll do it for you. I'll go ahead and do it
All
for you,
right.
Zab. Zab be doing the
Well, while
most.
you're looking up that photo of Skeletor, I just want to know. I just wanted to say this before I jump off. All of the content creators that's taking clips of this video and trying to minimize the situation, you all, anybody watching someone minimizing the death of someone and someone sitting up there saying something as nasty as they said on my panel about the death of another Black woman, you all need to immediately unsubscribe from that content creator who tried to minimize the situation.
Hey,
That
Koja.
person and their input, they need to be unsubscribed.
Yo, Koja, I know you in the bushes listening to this, man. Yo, would you mind if she pulls up on the panel, or I don't know if you got her blocked or whatever?
No, I've had her blocked for a long time. She keeps on attacking my guests. She's attacked Iori. She's attacked D. Darrell. She's attacked Nichelle. All the professionals that come on my channel, Zab, that have professional talks. She's attacked them.
But see, this is why I don't
Repetitive.
believe in blocking people, especially content creators, because when you do that, you kind of incentivize them to go elsewhere and continue the attack. So at least if they come on your platform, you can face them head on and beat their talking points. You know what I'm saying?
But they had a chance to do that on my platform, and all they did was go round and round in circles and then name call each other. It was counterproductive.
But no, it's not counterproductive. You want to let them present themselves as
Go
idiots.
back and listen
So
to that
with the
video.
audience,
Nothing got
no,
accomplished.
hear what
What
I'm
ended up
saying.
happening at the end of the day was a dead woman, a woman who was deceased, no longer here, got called out instead of BMT. What did BMT's dead wife have to do with the entire conversation? Who in a right man would bring a dead woman into a conversation?
Deprive the mind. But what I'm saying is, you want to put it out there so that people see. People ain't dumb. People can see what's going on. So the best way to take somebody down is to let them take themselves down, so that we could all watch it. Because it's one thing for BMT to be accusing her of things and saying, but it's another thing when she herself is like showing it. So you want to let like buffoons show themselves as being buffoons, because the
Sure, well,
audience
I
will
don't think that we ought to
ultimately
give the
decide.
microphone to our buffoons. We've done that enough. We've given the microphone to our dumbest
Nah, I don't
people for long enough.
believe in censorship.
Like I would say that. I would say this. Like,
I'm
hold on. But let me say this,
I'm
Zab.
against
Like,
censorship, man. I believe in
no,
order to
no, no,
deal
no.
with
But Zab, here's the thing about it, Zab. I get you saying you're against censorship. But here's the thing. If we're doing a show, right? Let's say I bring you on as a guest. You're giving out information, and somebody's coming and destroying the show. We're trying to do an hour show. You just wasted 35 minutes arguing with a person rather than doing and putting out the information. You don't think that is fucked up or wrong?
they can destroy the show. If you have the truth in your argument, then your argument will destroy whatever they
No,
saying.
no, no, no,
Because
no, no. You're
people, they're
supposed to.
smart enough to see what's going on. That's what I'm saying. You gotta you
No,
you gotta
I'm hearing
like
what you're saying.
understand.
I'm hearing what you're saying, Zab.
You
But
gotta
I'm
have
saying,
faith in the people, man. You gotta have
well, I
faith in
do.
the people.
Well, see, here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. When you're putting out information like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Who literally, mind you, when I was on Faith Panel, I wasn't attacking no women. Iori, and you should know that too, Zab.
Yeah.
If y'all see my
Yeah, I
content,
know that, but they make themselves look
how
like
often do I go
idiots
at
when they
people?
do that.
I see, but here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it. The same person that, mind you, and I'm gonna pull up the receipts of emails too. Like I said, would R. Kelly poop punishment be considered? Like these crazy ass shit, convincing black woman patriarchy is a good thing. Like, mind you, like, listen, I'm not telling y'all this woman has a serious thing against
Everybody can
men.
see that she's a demented, sick weirdo, but you got to let people see it. You know what I'm saying? You
No, no,
can't bury
see, but
it.
here's the thing, but it is being
Let them
seen. Like,
see it,
I hear you with that. Like, I get you,
especially from the horse's mouth, literally.
but I hear you. But again, this is her stuff that she puts out, and I listened
Like we
to
can
her
clearly
state
see
some
she
things.
needs like some kind of psychiatric help. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to let her come up here and let her present herself in a raw and uncut format so that the people could see for themselves. You gotta let these people hang themselves, man.
Now,
They do that
now,
already, bro. They do
now,
that already.
here's
I
the thing about
I
that.
hear what you're
Now,
saying though. I hear what you're
now
saying.
the thing about it is this: there's some things you can try to let, because I have had allowed her to come up and say things, but when it's hurting the BMT brand in business, I got to cut you off, because now you're hurting the business. And when I'm bringing on professionals to do their job, you understand me, Zab, Yori, and Faith? Y'all know I'm a man of business. Now, if all you're doing is attacking my band of business, yes,
But
okay.
see, I don't believe that when it comes to media, because we all in media,
No, no,
that
no, 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 no,
that
no,
would
no, no,
be
no. Listen,
hurting. That's not hurting
no,
your brand.
it is hurting my brand. See, here's the thing about it. If my brand is I'm supposed to be talking about a certain topic or subject, but somebody's coming up here to do some stuff against what I'm trying to do. First of all, you didn't clarify with me. You didn't clarify that with me. You're doing stuff on your own. If you want to do a goddamn circus show, go do that. I know, like, go do that. Now you can't say people don't get censored, because you I know you go over RBR. RBR censors people madly. Does he not? He don't
No,
like what
he'll
somebody's
drop
saying.
you down. No, no, he doesn't censor. He'll drop you down. He'll
So what's
cut you
dropping you down?
off.
What's that
If
doing?
he's
If you,
saying his point, and sometimes I see dudes be jumping on there, and they'll just try to hijack the conversation, and RBR be talking. It's a lot of over talking going down. So that's why you got the drop down button. But then he'll
okay,
bring you
so,
back up for you to get your point off.
yeah, but when you talk, he mutes you.
So that's not censorship.
That is censorship when he mutes you. If he mutes you, then that's censorship.
No,
Understand
that's
this, like,
called panel decorum because a lot of coons on here, and you know it, they don't have no decorum when it comes to dialogue. That you be talking and they'll be talking, they'll be ignoring, then the shit just descends into like a cockfight, a shit show.
so when
So I
they
don't I'm
so
not gonna call that
let's look at this. How have you ever talked to her before?
yeah, I was talking to the other night when we were on we talked a bunch of times and she was I forgot what it was, but every time we interact, it always descends into like some form of argument. But I always defeat her
So
because I defeat her with just the truth.
let me say
And when she
let's play this.
points out
Hang on, let me play this.
ridiculous claims that she makes,
Let's play this. So she's on a panel. She's on a panel, and literally on
but
this
you got to
panel.
understand she's a white supremacist. It's real easy to defeat white supremacists in blackface because their whole foundation comes from a place of self-hatred. So you can use the same arguments to knock down what they're saying. That's why she don't like to debate with me, because whenever I debate with her, I go at her spirit, I go at her mindset,
So the
and
thing
it's like I
about it
said,
is
you
this.
gotta let these people hang themselves.
But see, if you want to do that, panel etiquette. A panel etiquette. Who, let me find out who this is. A panel etiquette. Who are you? Okay, I know who that is. I know who that is. What's up, bro? Panel. I don't think he's on.
My
So
bad, BMT. I'm sorry. I just wanted to
I know
let
who
the
that is.
name speak for itself. And just to remind you to stay on topic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So thank you about that, bro. Listen, man, because we are getting off
With
topic
that
and I need to get
Aries,
no, yeah, that's the ear. So here's the thing about it. This woman has done a lot of disrespectful shit and attacking men, and now all the way down to attacking deceased black women. She doesn't care. She doesn't give a shit. I don't. I'm not. I've been done banned her off of my channel.
is she one of the? I'm not sure, but does she
No,
also have the belief of aborting black babies?
listen. That's her shit that she believes in.
Is she one of them
she's
that be saying abort black babies?
yeah. She's against a lot of that. She's against a lot of that. She's for a lot of that type of shit. Anything that's anti-black man, she is for. A black man talking about
Or she's
marriage.
against it, or she's for it?
Listen, Zab, you're gonna have to go talk to her about that. Let me do this. Let me do
Yeah.
this. Okay. Okay. So anything that's for black men, she's against. Anything that deals with a man in a home, running a home, she's been against that. Openly confessing to that. Anything with black men doing business with other men of different other communities and races, she's against that. But yet she's for that of dysfunction and doggone critical theories of that are dangerous towards that of building of a community. This woman has said this stuff time and time again. This woman has had no problem talking about that or literally lying on panels. This woman has called men predators with no proof. This woman has talked about and defended women that do dangerous behavior, such as a mother handing off her child and literally say, well, you men do this and this and this. Wait, we're talking about a parent that literally sets off her child to be with another person at 2:14 in the morning. That doesn't make any damn sense. No parent in their right mind would
Yeah,
ever send their child.
it makes
But
sense
if you're
if you understand that she's a demented, evil woman that probably been hurt multiple times coming up. I don't believe like in abandoning the sisters. A lot of them, they going through a lot of mental issues. I always say, man, therapy. If you got Medicare or Obamacare, it's free. It's free to go see a therapist. I'm sure she's probably on Obamacare. She could afford,
so
or
so no, no,
we
no,
we
that's fine.
gotta
Let me finish this down. Let me
we have
finish.
to promote
I gotta do
therapy.
this shit. No, no, I agree with
Oh,
you.
my
I
bad, my
agree
bad.
with you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna just drop y'all down. Let me just do this. Okay. I don't want to take away from this. Y'all gotta understand, man. This woman is not gonna stop. I'm gonna call out her shit today because I understand that this woman is a very disgusting and evil type of broad. She's a bitch amongst the bitches. She don't care. She already said that on Face Panel. She said, I don't care. She doesn't care about that type of stuff. She already done feminized her son into being that of a boy who talks about sex with other children, with other men. I forgot they're grown. They're not kids. She's done talked to her, disrespected her man, if she has one anymore, or doesn't have one. Majority of the stuff that she's done emailed to me, and let me make sure I pull it up, has been about child support and child support and child support. I'm going to show y'all. I will definitely show y'all because, again, let me see if I can pull that shit up. I can show you better than actually I tell y'all. Because see, you got to start wondering what's going on with somebody that's literally their infatuation, and you have to wonder. Hang on, let me pull this up. No, hang on. So let me grab you. Let me grab her shit. Her name is Cynthia Wheeler. Her name is Cynthia Wheeler. So let me go grab this, and I'm gonna show y'all. This is what she sends me all this type of shit. Where is it at? There you go. So let's look at that. Send me stuff about child support, and for the day, more child support, more child support. I truly believe the internet is an educational tool. Women learn to use masculinity. She likes to debate men. She has TikTok shit, more shit about slavery, domestic violence. When I say, yo, this woman has a very horny itch about child support and abuse. Like, these are majority of her emails are all about child support. Now, I don't know what the fuck that man did to her or how he got one over on her, but literally, this woman done told us about how her child and CPS and some shit about damn, she can't get the man to pay any goddamn child support shit, and how she got to take care of her kids, and then some about how men ain't shit. But we seen all this shit. That only thing that literally she wanted to use my channel for was to talk about her baby daddy issues. That's why this woman says a woman being with a man is a prison. This bitch didn't want her fucking kids. This broad didn't want to fucking actually be with no man. This broad had no problem talking about my deceased loved one. Even though I allowed her to come on my panel. She ain't never put me on the shit. A lot of her emails were about that, of attacking black men. And that bitch can try to clean it up as much as she wants. But no. But I done talked to you, Cynthia. I done talked to you. I said, yo, what's up with you and men? What do you got against men? I done listened to her whole diatribe that she has about how she feel about black men. How she doesn't think a lot of men are predominantly predators. No, your mama and your aunties set you up the river. They fucked you over. Not a man. I know why you on your color purple shit. They sold you off, nigga. Not me. And you'll fuck up anybody you can just to get your narrative across. See, y'all gotta understand, man. This is an evil, vitriolic bitch. And I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about it. She will never have a say ever on any of my networks. If you affiliated with me and you fuck with her, yo, don't fuck with me no more. I don't give a fuck who you are. You fuck with her, don't call me. Don't put me on the panel. If you ever try to put me on a show and try to get me to rock with her, I'm going to delete you. This woman has no problem. She has a hate towards black men. She wants black men to be effeminate and bussified cucks. This woman has a problem with marriage. What's going on, Mama Max? This woman has a problem with men and women because they're in a relationship with another community of people. I don't got no problem if a woman were to marry a white man, you think I'll give a shit? That wouldn't bother me. If a black man were to marry an Asian woman, you think that would bother me? That's their choice. That's their happiness. I didn't judge you when you were telling me your son be getting his asshole blown out. I didn't say a damn thing. I said, okay, cool. You got it. But you sure did not mind talking about my deceased loved one. But she said she's for black women. But she had no problem spitting on that for black women. This woman has no problem talking about how black women that get with men, they submit themselves into a patriarchy. Excuse me, a woman that gets with a man, she's literally being looked over. This woman is anti-family. And anytime you call her out, she always throw that Negro Jesus dumbass logic on you. No proof, no type of merit of balance, but she just wants chaos. And see, y'all gotta understand, there are some women that just want to see other women suffer. There are some women that want to see and want to hear that of men fall prey. Like I said, I didn't tell her to do these topics. She does these own topics. Her talking points about the color purple, she's for that. Well, let's look at that. The woman who wrote The Color Purple used to abuse her daughters. The same book that you idolize, you dumb bitch, is the same woman that wrote that book, was a swirler, abused her own children, and had all kinds of anti-black man logic that she spewed out on false narratives. That's why I said, y'all got to be careful of the people that y'all entertain. And, I had to learn that. This woman has stalked my brother, D. Durrell, jumped on his panel and attacked his people for no reason. This woman has started dysfunction with Iori and said all types of racial shit to him, as well as other people who are non-black on my panel. Why? Why? You got smoke against black men and other races, but yet you don't have a problem talking about people who are dead. I told y'all, man. This is a fucked up woman. Yeah, you might be right about that water sniper. Now, she's done did this, and she's also lied. As long as y'all know me, have I not always been against children being abused? Have I not on this panel talked about that of balance. Never said I was a good guy. Never said I was the preacher boy. None of that crazy shit. And I agree that, yeah, you got to have some type of pushback. But all this woman want to do is fight. And see, you got to understand me. Like, this woman has been mentally damaged and scarred and fucked up for a long time. Now, there are people who are grabbing the snippet, and we already understand they're the enemy. They're the enemy. They're the friends of my enemy. They are. But see, what can you expect from the lower hanging fruit of YouTube? This type of shit gets them going. Hang on, let me pull up my sister Faith. What's up, sis?
What's up, BMT? I'm sorry, I had to get somewhere where I had a better signal. Hold on a second. Let me. Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you good. I can hear you good.
Okay.
Like I said,
Yeah,
man,
I got the Bluetooth on.
No, like I said, man, like listen, man, Faith. Think about it, and you can, if you want to put me on trial right here on the spot. Did I not offer to squash the beef or any type of issue on your panel? Did you not say, can we drop this beef?
You sure did.
Right.
And I wanted to point out that I gave everybody a chance to apologize. And BMT was the only person that was willing to be the bigger person and issue her an apology. So he was apologizing to her for calling her the ghetto gagger. So for any content creator snipping that video and trying to minimize what Kolja did, that person did not play the apology that BMT issued to Kolja. And guess what? Kolja accepted his apology. But when I asked Kolja, is there something that you want to say to BMT? She says, no, I don't want to apologize. She didn't think she did anything wrong. And see, to me, that's treasonous. You sit up here and talk about another Black woman who is no longer with us, who cannot defend herself and who was not even involved in the argument. You were arguing with BMT. Now, BMT called you a ghetto gagger B word. So all of your vitriol should have been towards him and not his dead wife or his other wife or any of his family or none of that. They are not on the panel with you. I hate, let me tell you something. I hate when Black people do that shit. When you get to arguing with somebody, then you want to drag the entire family. And see, for all of y'all that talk about, hey, when in war, if this is what happens, this is what you do. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all with a big fat middle finger. Because see, when you dragging me, you bring my kids into it. I'm not trying to argue with you online anymore, bitch. I'm trying to go to your motherfucking house and I'm trying to lay hands on you after that. Because see, my kids didn't do anything. And see, my husband is deceased too. He didn't do shit to you either. See, some people will come and get your ass in real life for some shit like that. That shit is nothing to be played with. Now, I don't mind you coming after me, but don't come after man.
Now
point that attention at me, not nobody that's not in the room that can't defend themselves. That's some punk bitch ass shit right there.
Now, Faith, in all honesty, this why I say I know people weren't listening to it. Did you not ask her? Did you not know to not say that or say that hurtful stuff? Did you not ask her that?
Kolja has been a viewer of my channel for a number of years. Mm-hmm. And everybody on my channel who has been longtime viewers know that I have a deceased husband. They know that I feel very deeply about my family and about my husband who is no longer with us. So for her to come to my platform and say something like that, it made me feel a certain kind of way. And I love Kolja. I love listening to her on panels. As a matter of fact, she reached out to me in an email and I told her, I said, it hurt me to have to ban someone who I really enjoyed having, come to my channel. She was a member. She was a channel member. And I still decided to boot her, okay? Because stuff like that, I can't let slide. You know, I can't do it. As a content creator, what kind of person would I be to let somebody keep coming to my panel like that? And she wasn't a disruptor. Koja to me is a very bright, very intelligent woman. And she has a lot to bring to discussions. But if you're doing stuff like that and you know that you're doing it on my channel where I also have a deceased spouse, and you know how I feel about stuff like that, and you do it anyway, and then you don't apologize when given the opportunity, no, you don't respect nobody. And see, I'm also a Black woman, and you shat all over my platform when you did that. Let's talk about Black woman love. So, you know, anybody want to come to my faith, mammying and all this other shit? No. She spat on a dead Black woman, and then she disrespected another Black woman's platform. That is not Black woman love. That is not Black woman empowerment. You're not empowering me when you come and shit on my platform like that. But I just wanted to come up here and I wanted to say those things, BMT. I gotta go. I got a few more things I gotta do. But
you good, fam. Like I
yeah,
said,
I want to apologize again that happened to you on my platform. Like I said, I don't condone anything like that. And brother, you know, you are a stand-up guy. And this is the other thing. I can't understand women that like to punch down on easy targets. You talk about Black men punching down on easy targets. BMT really is an easy target because he does not really go after Black women like that. Now he loves women. I would give him that. I give all of y'all that. This Negro right here love him some women. But he don't attack women in a manosphere sense, calling y'all out the names and stuff like that. Now you have to really, really go somewhere for him to call you out a name. And I sat there and watched Koja poke and poke and poke at this man on my panel. I ain't even stop her. I let her do it because it's a woman's channel. But when it started getting out of hand, I started moderating and trying to calm the shit down because it was getting out of hand. But when you took it to FU and that did B2, that was like going over the top. And nothing nobody said to you warranted that. That was like to the next level. Now you're going beyond life to the grave with your comments.
But you asked her that. See, here's the thing about it. Faith. You asked her, hold up, Koja. Did you mean to say what you said? And at first, she lied to you on your platform.
I asked her, did she know that your
right
baby mama was deceased? And first she told me no. Then she said, yes, she knew. But if you knew, you know exactly what you're doing. And you wanted to cut somebody so deep. Like I said, BMT, D. Durrell, these are two Black men that I know for a fact love Black women. And they are not Black women bashers. Like, you need to be taking that type of energy over to Kevin Samuels or Minister Jack. He does it on a regular basis. Angry Man, you know, people like that. But you over here on Black male platforms who are neutral. I mean, they not even about that life, and you punching down and attacking them. So, you know, like I said, any content creator platform that's replaying my video and that snippet of that video, and they're trying to minimize this situation as if it's not exactly what it is, and we didn't hear exactly what we heard, you need to unsubscribe from them sons of bitches.
Like,
because they some evil, hateful motherfuckers too.
Now, one of the things
I gotta go, BMT. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah,
but thank you for having me up here.
You're good. Thank you. I saw you, Kev. I was letting Faith get fire off her pistol. And no, you're right about that. And hang on, I got you, D. Darrell. You know, but a lot of people said, well, BMT was sensitive. BMT was sensitive. BMT was effeminate. How the way he reacted. BMT was effeminate because somebody was making fun and disrespecting my loved one. So I'm not supposed to care or have any type of human emotion about somebody disrespecting my loved one. I'm not supposed to have any emotion. I'm not supposed to have any feeling. If somebody were to disrespect your child or the deceased mother of your child, and you as a man truly love that person, how much should me as a black man should I take? Should I take a spit to the face? A slap? Should I just turn the other cheek and do the Christian thing and just keep taking it? See, this is why I think a lot of y'all are full of shit. But y'all get mad when I turn up. Because somebody came out and said that shit. Now, I'm not going to lie. I would have been up in that motherfucker's face had they said, and I know y'all gonna say, well, those are just words. But guess what? You don't push somebody. You don't tell a parent how to react when somebody is saying and doing harmful stuff to their child. Or their motherfucking goddamn, or their woman or their man. Well, you a man, you can't take it. No, I care about my family. I care about my loved ones. Let me ask a question before I pass it to Kev. Kev, have you ever heard me attack any dead loved ones of anybody?
Nah, I haven't, BMT. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. But you know how it goes with these people. I didn't hear
I, ne-
that.
have you ever heard me go after anybody's children?
Never, never, not once.
Now, I believe that for as long as me and you have been talking, we tried to have balanced conversation with men and women. Have we not?
What? Absolutely, and it's not like the lady just said. We even me, man. You never even hear me curse for the most part. Almost, it's that damn sure not disrespect anyone. But it didn't stop them from coming after me either. Not at all.
And I've
Making
heard them
whole
come hard
streams.
at you. I've heard they come
Yeah,
at you real.
right,
And
right. So, and I never had a negative thing to say about none of them. I'm just like you. I would like to see our people do better as a group. I don't condone banging on the sisters because they have a child. They already living in their responsibility. They don't have to go home and answer to somebody and say, yeah, you right, or kowtow to them because the situation they're in, they're dealing with that. I don't believe in the other side banging on the men. That ain't doing nothing good for the black community. And I
now,
know how you feel about it.
and see, now the thing about it, bro,
Uh-huh.
me and you have traveled around these spaces. And I think y'all, and I want you to understand, shout out to Kev504. He even traveled outside of Black YouTube into other spaces. I didn't know he was going to follow me over there. And he's had talks with the different groups, and he's
Right.
held his own. And that one time, and I can put that on my honor. I've never heard Kev spit down or talk down on women or men.
Right. But look, BFT, let me give you a little insight right quick, man. You know, I like to talk to you, D Durrell, about our people, our history and stuff
Go
like
ahead. Go
that.
ahead. You got it.
Right now, lately I've been working in the film industry, right? And I'm gonna share my camera, right? And I'm working on the show Queen Sugar. I do stand in for them. So I want to give you a little shot of what we see every day down here in the South. These are the slave quarters in Vassary, Louisiana, on the sugarcane field. Can you see that?
Yep, I can see it. You
Right.
got the whole.
Yeah. That's the slave quarters, right?
Are
Right
those the
behind all
original
these.
ones? Are those
Yeah,
original?
still preserved. No, these are original. They've been preserved. You can't really, they don't let you go in them, and they don't let you really touch them. These are the original slave quarters.
Wow.
So these are the crops. So I wanted to give you a little shot of that. about a black family and how black families lost their farmland and sugarcane fields with dirty bankers and stuff like that, which is always rare to get out here. But with the filming industry, they let you kind of come in. So I just wanted to give you a little shot of that on your show so our people can understand, get an idea. Can you see that?
Wow. I like that. Thank you so much. I really
Right.
do appreciate that.
Now, other than this, it's just more of a tourist thing. I'm not gonna let you up and close like this, but I just happen to be filming with the film industry right here.
Wow. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, so we're gonna just keep on doing the positive thing, man, and try to hope, we can get some positive stuff. I ain't never hear you down negative, about black folks, women, or anything else like that. But people, can take one thing and run with it. I don't know what happened with you and whoever y'all was talking about, but it's always
Well,
good to check in with you, man.
no, I greatly do appreciate that. And I really do appreciate that. That actually, I really do appreciate that. From Ogeechee Gullah to getting to see something of heritage, I vastly, greatly do appreciate. Um, saying yeah, literally, it's a psychological reason. Um, they preserve those. Like I've seen plantation houses, like the actual huge houses, like they keep them up. They don't get rid of them. That from the quarters. Um, like I said, Jalen, the man of tornado. Um, the link is already down there, Jalen. But for the most part, y'all, like I said, I don't normally do this. Like when people come at me, but this right here was deep because I love my churn. I love the women in my family.
And same
My
same as you, BMT. My daughter's mother is deceased also, and I got flack for that. Like I don't believe him and all that. I've been raising my daughter on my own for the last 6 years. 6, 7 years.
yep,
But for some people, they can't accept that they got decent people out there that stand strong for their family and children. But
and
that
they
goes
will hurt.
against the narrative that they try to push, the negative narrative they try to push on black men on YouTube. You can't be
Mm-hmm.
all right. Right.
Yep.
Even if a brother made one mistake in life, you ain't no good no more. It's whatever they see fit to put in there. But brothers like me and you gonna always be about the kids first and family first.
I think that makes us I think that makes us an easy target, and especially in a lot of these
Yes, it
spaces.
does because they know we not gonna go off on them, and they know we ain't Red Supreme and all them go cuss them out, and because that's the kind of energy they want. So we soft targets, like the ladies say. I'm not gonna be sitting up here cussing these women out and stuff
See,
like that.
but see the thing
I do.
about that, but see
Uh,
the thing about that that angers me, Kev, because you're not no weak man, and neither am I. We're not no weak men, and we don't tolerate disrespect. We raise our household, we work hard, we love hard, but I feel like a lot of people bring a lot of bullshit to our step and think that they can throw pig slop on our damn porch and don't think we ain't gonna grab that double barrel and blow a hole in their chest. See, that's what you got me fucked up. I told you,
mm,
I'm not no good guy. I'm a dude by any means necessary when it comes to mine. I'm not. Y'all got us fucked up. I got no problem. Listen, man, I'm a nice person, but when you cross me, I promise you, I'm quick to grab the gun or the blade. I do not care. Like you're not going to get away with disrespecting my people like that. Now, for the sake of squash and shit, because me and Kevin butt heads before, and we're good. We at first we didn't know each other like that. I bumped a little bit of a head with even Jalen, but Jalen now is my little buddy. We don't got no problem, right, Jalen? We cool.
Yeah,
Me
we
and Kev,
cool.
me and Kev, Kev can talk to me and talk to me about business or anything while I'm doing a show. I will answer. I will answer. I remember one time that's all we did. One night, and I'm gonna show you this. One night, all me and Kev, it was just me and Kev just talking on the stream about business and how to make money. All of a sudden, people started throwing shots at us for no reason. But we were just talking about how to make money.
Right.
We
And
ain't
I
talk-
remember you showing the little community and stuff like that and buildings, man. Somebody here comes somebody else. Black men ain't shit and all that kind of stuff. And we actually talking about how to get things together. So man, but you know, you gonna have those. That's what I learned what a troll was.
Go ahead, Jalen. I'm about to wrap it up. Go ahead, family. Go and kick.
Yo, what? Yo, who was that chick that wished death on you on the thumbnail?
That was Koja Malik. She pretty much was wishing death upon me and talking about my deceased child's mother.
Wait, Koja
Oh,
did
that's
that?
the
Yep,
what?
Koja.
Oh, I didn't know. You got hot. Ah, you and Koja
I ain't
did
know
that.
that either.
She banned, and
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
telling this
hear
to
it.
any content creator. Listen, y'all. If y'all want to fuck with Koja, just don't fuck with me no more. Don't
Man,
fuck with me. That's just
BMT,
being respectful.
thank
But
you
y'all
very
know I don't
much
get
for
down like
noticing.
that. What's
Thank
up?
you for notice that, bro. I'm staying far away from her.
Like I said, bro, there's some things you can't come back from with me. You can't come back from with me. You know what I'm saying? I will never take
Yeah.
it to that extreme. If I know it's something that is important to you, Jalen, or you, Kev, I would never say that. I don't care how angry I get at you because that means something deep to your heart.
And
Okay?
I never known Koja for that one. I guess it's,
Oh, the
I
stream,
ain't
the
know
stream is
that.
right.
I, I,
The stream
oh,
is right. The
yeah,
stream is
I'm
up
not
there
calling it
on
loud,
Faith
but that's
Panel.
just different.
People can go
Hmm.
listen to that shit, and y'all can use your own sense of discernment and go here. Now, for a while,
Yeah.
I kind of just like people say, "Oh, BMT, you playing the victim, nigga." See, here's the thing about I noticed. I'm not one of those dudes that just turn up on a bitch. I'll give you a benefit of a doubt.
I can believe
I'll
that.
try.
Yeah.
I and Cam can tell you this, but I've been on Bomb Cherry Panel, and I've
A
heard some
lot of
ignorant
times,
shit,
plenty times. Yeah.
right? So I've been on there and I've done some debates. Jalen doesn't see me on Rest the Bad Guy. I'll sit there for a while and listen. But when I start cutting up, also, I thought BMT, I thought Jawline was all cool. I thought see, that's the problem. Y'all take silent brothers for a weakness. See, y'all take the brothers who don't act automatically for a weakness. But then when that type of man starts to cut up, y'all don't like that. I thought you was a good man. I thought you was no. You just don't understand. I just don't show you what I really am thinking. When you poke the bear hard enough, see, when you're dealing with a man on his shit and you fuck with him long enough, that's why I tell some ladies, listen, if a man say leave him the fuck alone, leave him the fuck alone. I get tired of hearing this shit with some women saying, well, he's a man, he should be able to take it. That's a man. You poking a bear. So if you're gonna think you're gonna just jump, well, I could just pick at Jalen and push him and try to slap him, and Jalen would rock y'all ass. I don't hear nothing. Y'all ladies, Kev saying he going out and he leaving, leave him alone. He got to cool his head, and you keep getting in his way and pushing at him, and then he finally knock you down. I'm like, well, shit, you wanted that energy. You was on that demon time. And believe me, I've been there.
Yeah, I had to.
I
There's
have
been
been,
several times I had to stop some people. Like, hold on, I didn't call you out your name, and I didn't disrespect you. I'm not trying to go there with that. You know, after they didn't say that, hold on, now. If we got to talk like that, you can go talk to somebody else, man. And
like
try
I
to
said,
end it like that, but they'll go there with you.
no, they'll, you know why women and trolls like Koja will take it that far? Because they think that they can get away with that slick shit. Because they don't have no measure how low in hell they'll go. And I can tell you right now, from one of my grand moderators, BK, to a lot of people who watch me, y'all know me. BMT don't get down like that. If anything, I've actually been distancing myself, and I haven't even been on a lot of panels like that. When the last time y'all see me over at Reg's panel? It's been a while, hasn't it? When last time y'all see me at hardly that many people panel? It's been a minute. I've been to myself solo dolo. I haven't been on Maurice's channel. I haven't been on a lot of people panel. I just been to myself. But motherfuckers still like throwing rocks in my yard. I hear nothing when I come out with the goddamn 22 with the rock salt. I'm gonna be like, okay, now I'm gonna start throwing my rock salt back. I'm telling y'all, man, people have limits of gauges. And see, that's the problem. This same motherfucker has all this. I want y'all to see. This is the same motherfucker that literally has gone to panel disrupt. Same motherfucker convincing black women that being in a marriage is like a death or a prison. All this shit with R. Kelly poop challenge and all this dumb shit. This is this woman always talking about the color purple. I'm telling y'all, man. We can look at the emails. The majority of her fucking emails to me is about fucking goddamn child support, family court, subsidy, overpowered women, emasculated. And look, this is the fucking shit that this woman likes talking to me about. This is the crazy bitch. This is her shit. This bitch love talking about child support to me. I don't know what nigga fucked you up, but that's your fucking problem. Now that's a problem that she has an infatuation with family court and child support. That's a problem that this woman thinks that a woman getting with a man is a death sentence. That's a problem. The majority of her goddamn children are goddamn emasculated. That's her. That's her results. She got that much smoke for black men. Her boys are emasculated, and her goddamn mindset is on that of child support and the death of a black man and a black woman. Now, if that ain't an evil bitch, I don't know what the fuck is that y'all been entertaining. But that motherfucker's a demon. Any of y'all that like fucking with that demon, please keep y'all unholy asses away from me. Don't fuck with BMT. Don't message me. Don't call me. If I find out y'all fucking with her, I promise y'all, my cutoff game is getting way, way too efficient, bro. I'm going to lose y'all like goddamn Florida lost on Florida ballots. That shit going to turn up missing.
In the back of a closet
In
somewhere.
the back of a closet or some shit. Now, y'all can listen to fake shit. I tried to dead the shit. The bitch literally lied to the women and people on the panel saying that she didn't know, but she did know. I talked about a lot of shit with y'all to try to let y'all know, hey, man, I lost loved ones. I had other stuff. Now, granted, people say, well, BMT, you shouldn't have shared that with black people. But then it's funny because motherfuckers will get on here and share their whole goddamn court case about goddamn child support, goddamn baby daddy, baby mama issue. Y'all share all kind of shit. So I tell you something that is something, hey, that hit me. This shit happened to me, man. But I still found a way. I'm still raising my churn.
Yeah, that's more inspiring to me, BMT. I do the same thing to let
I
brothers
thought
know
what you
even
said was inspiring. I thought what you said was inspiring me.
right. Hey man, we still out here. They got good men who love their kids out here,
No,
and we
not according
already
to
ready to step in that role. Even after the mom's gone, we still parents, and they
but
got a
see,
lot of men like that.
listen, y'all. Like I said, and I'm clear. I'm making sure y'all know, understand that the woman that died was There's a baby mother of mine. She was shot. She was murdered. She was murdered along with my child. I have 2 deceased children.
And they psychologically got to deal with that BMT.
And right. So I have to know that every time around a certain time period that happened.
Now, see,
Around that
my
time.
daughter's mom, my daughter
Mhm.
mom passed away of breast cancer when she was 3. Now, for her, it's a bittersweet thing because she didn't get much backlash because she didn't really know her, so she don't have that real detachment from her.
Mhm.
Like talking about, but then she still has questions. It's still a loss. It's still a miss. You got to deal with those psychological issues that may come even in the teen years,
Like,
and I'm raising a little girl, so but we here with it,
no, you're
and we're
right.
gonna do
Because
the
like I
best we
said,
can.
no, you're right. Because like I said, my oldest son asked me. He said, "Dan, am I the only? Was I the only one first?" I said, "No. You had older siblings. They're just gone." And I had to explain to him later on, but he didn't ask me anymore. But he's gonna come back and ask me like, "What happened to them?" And I have to be ready to answer that and deal with that and face that. I don't know why y'all think that men we don't feel, that we don't have pain or hurt. It's like y'all think that we're supposed to be inhuman. This woman is illogically inhuman. Because if somebody had died on her side, I wouldn't have done that. That's just worse than low. And see, you got people running around with false narratives saying that I started the shit. No. Literally, I want you to know this beef is over a year old. And yet she still hold on to the shit. But hey, I'm gonna see y'all guys later. I gotta go. I got work to do and a life to live. This is BMT. Y'all can go by whatever name you want. Go check out Face Channel on the video Who's Still Up. Literally, you can carry your own discernment and you'll see. Even I was willing to drop the beef. She carried it on. So that just showed you what type of person she is. I'm BMT. Peace. I'll see you guys later. All right, Jalen.